The gentleman from Colonial Heights, Mr. Cox.
Mr. Speaker, point of personal privilege.
Gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I thought it was probably the appropriate time maybe to give a little budget conference update. It'll be fairly short. Wish it was a little bit longer. But we did actually get together for the first time yesterday afternoon. We had a good, frank, 2-hour discussion. I was pleased to say when we talked about priorities for both sides, the Senate mentioned tax relief and car tax relief as a priority, so that was a great start. Then, frankly, we talked a little bit about how we were uncomfortable with having such a small reserve. We talked a little bit about how we felt the revenue estimates were too high. So we had a very frank discussion for about 2 hours. There's been a lot of talk about going, I guess, past time for the session. And that's one of the reasons I stood today is because today I want to tell the House we're going to make a major offer on the House side. The conferees are getting together right after the session. And what our hope is the Senate is going to stay around and give us a counteroffer. And as a matter of fact, we're hoping and we're proposing on the House side that we meet this afternoon, we meet tonight, we meet Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, take a little time out for church, and meet Sunday afternoon. It's just essential. There's been a lot of talk, once again, about going overtime. And I think that talk's dangerous, especially when you're not meeting and you're not trying to make things happen. Our first budget deadline, as a lot of you know, is Tuesday midnight. There's been a lot of talk about, well, we always miss that deadline. And I think that's really inappropriate. Deadlines are set for a reason. And we really need to try to do the people's business and hit those deadlines. So I can tell you from a House budget conferee perspective, we are willing to stay down here, do the people's business, and we're hoping if we can get this process rolling, we actually can have you a budget by Tuesday deadline. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.